Welcome back to our adventure through Waterdeep. We are picking up with you all just stepping outside a yawning portal after having a nice talk to some Zentarum associates. Volo, who was quite excited and even paid for his own meal. You all had just
Wait, Volo paid?
Volo
Didn't mean
paid
to
for his
interrupt.
own. Volo paid for his own meal. Yes.
Huh. Sorry, you can continue.
And we are picking up with what you all would like to do as a group. Split up, go back to Troll Skull, adventure through town, murder some random civilians.
No, just some rats.
Yeah, I'm looking for rats.
Looking for rats.
Yeah, I want to go with Swift. I want to find rat.
Where
I'll take
rats?
cockroaches.
Some
Maybe.
cockroaches.
No. Swift and we don't do cockroaches.
Really?
No.
Yeah, whatever. Just before we, take a little nap. I'm just after. Well, I don't know. Something that would get me maybe just
12-ish.
12-ish experience.
12-ish doing something.
You do again. So Swift has already taken a look around.
Yeah.
She did see a few cats.
I
around.
think I need some help looking around.
I'll kill a cat.
So there's two cats like just off to the left, like going down a small alley next to Troll Skull.
Okay, I won't kill a cat.
You better not.
I'm not going to say I didn't think about it, though.
Don't make me try for XP by making you not kill the cat.
I'm just messing, boys. I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what you're doing either.
Thought it was happening. I was ready.
I bet you were.
My bard's still digesting and just watching.
You all indeed had eaten lunch, so you really have sun's up.
Wait, there's two cats?
Good.
Cats are worth 10 experience. I'll just play. If we split it, it wouldn't be enough. So
you have a good 6 hours left of light. What would you all like to do?
Swift, did you need to report back to?
Mert?
Yes.
No. He'll know.
Oh, he
Gotcha.
he already knows. I know he knows.
I think he meant about the cat.
Okay.
I think he meant about helping the cat.
I think how the message came was enough. Yeah.
It'll be what it'll be. I don't want to go there though.
So what's next on the plan?
But do you need to report into Mert?
Me?
I have no idea if I have to or not. That's so funny.
I mean, he knows I was trying to save you. He knows I was mostly successful.
I probably should show up then, but I have no idea.
Could it hurt to try?
Probably not.
Probably not. I probably should go.
So you all wish to head to Mert's mansion?
Yeah, I'm not knocking on the door though.
Okay. You all are, well, most of you are familiar with the location of Mert's mansion. It is the very south of the castle wood, not far from the yawning portal. You would basically go up 2 blocks, and then you take a left, and you just keep going. You'll be there in maybe only 10 minutes. Are you all walking together? Someone going alone?
No, we're all going.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hide in the back.
The inconspicuous, cat lady back. Yeah. Whatever, it's a backseat. That's what I was trying to think of. Just.
She's not too happy with me at the moment.
All right. As you all are making your way down, you just exit the dock ward. there seems to be a small crowd coming from the north heading down. It looks like mostly tradespeople, a few people with carts, all actually rather well dressed. Definitely not the kind of people you would see coming into the dockport usually. In fact, you would even say they're rather flamboyant, even more so than most nobles. You, as you get closer and start hearing, you actually hear some music, uh, some drum beats, and you actually see them like some dancing around. Seem to be having a good time. Do you all just continue on, or do you wish to stop and take a gander?
Yeah, this has piqued my interest. What's going on over there? Because I really don't want to go to Mertz.
Oh, being a bard piqued my interest.
Okay. So do you all just stand gawking at it as the people
Riggin
slowly
does.
seem to?
I was going to walk towards it.
So as you walk forward, it's most certainly, it seems to be like a grouping of maybe 30, 40 people. Can't take a good look, but there indeed are wagons, at least 3 of them. 2 of them covered, 1 open. Taking a look at the one that's open, you see it looks like mostly instruments, some pieces of finery, mostly rugs and things. And you just
Do
see
I
them
get
there.
the feeling that this might be a wedding?
I don't think Swift would be familiar with any weddings that would have this kind of
Let me.
look.
Can I see if I can figure out what it seems?
Take a look. You can use perception, or you can try to overhear what some are saying. It does seem there's definitely words being spoken.
Riggin will help her. Give a keen ear.
Let's see that roll.
With advantage, I'm helping. Might be a,
I don't.
might be a
I don't
DC 20.
I don't think she'll need.
I totally have no idea that Riggin helped me. I figured it out. It's okay.
100%. You hear to the joyful groom and lady. Blah, 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 blah.
It's definitely a wedding.
As they are making their way to you, you do in the middle carriage, or excuse me, wagon. It is covered. You see a young woman and a little bit older gentleman. One seems to be not completely human, very slender, very bright blue eyes. This being the female. The other being stone faced, dark hair, dark skin. He seems to actually be wearing a turban and wearing very loose fitting silks. Both seem to be just looking at each other, having a small conversation between themselves, not really paying much attention to what's going on around them. As they do get closer, again, you're hearing more and more of the singing. It seems that actually at the back end, you see a few people actually tossing a few coins onto the ground, actually having people step out, grab it, and cheer. As they get closer, what do you all do?
I pull out a cup. Alms for the poor. Alms for the poor. To the people tossing money around.
No problem. So again, the people who are tossing money are at the tail end, where you see a lot of like citizens like seeming to walk with them a little bit. It'll take maybe about 2 or 3 more minutes for the entire thing to pass, and then they'll start tossing out. You just go ahead and try to look small and dejected.
Alms for the poor.
All right.
Oh my God. I move away from him. I pull out my flute and start playing around with
Yeah,
the music.
roll-
but
roll
join
just-
in the music with the
Roll a
wedding.
deception for me, Barry.
I give him a silver.
There you go.
There you go, little fella.
Well, Barry, it seems to work because Reagan
thank
went
you.
for it 100%.
Let me get that silver out.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I'll play my flute with the music as
You
you
get
heard.
you some rat on a stick.
So as the congregation is going down, they do seem to be heading directly towards the dock wards. Yeah, you would assume for a ship of some kind, maybe. Maybe they're had their wedding here in Waterdeep and now are setting sail for parts unknown. As it does begin to pass, you see in this far end of the wagon two younger individuals, both darker complexion, like the who you assume to be the groom. Toss out 6 silver coins towards you all, and then they just give away from the charitable lord.
I collect my silver coin. Mm-hmm.
No problem. And they just slowly make their way through. Again, where they seem to have a small gathering following them from the market square. As you see them start to go into the dock ward, more and more people begin to congregate.
I said it's with all these people, their family. It's a lot of people for a wedding.
If you all want, you're welcome to set 1 silver piece each, because they definitely threw it towards you.
Yep.
What?
I
Oh,
will pick it.
what? Reagan will just give it to Barry.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to laugh while I'm trying to
You
play my
fine.
flute. It's just not working.
you get yourself some of that rat. I promise you, it's good stuff.
Oh, that's extravagant living a rat on a stick. I haven't had that in, months. Thank you. Thank you. I'll definitely get myself rat on a stick.
All right. Well, as the commotion begins to die down, you all just continue on your way to Mertz
I know a
Mansion.
good place. What's that big road that runs north to south through here? What's that place called? Is that big? Is that a Kingsway or something like that? What's that big? What's that big street? You know, little fella?
Oh, no, I can't see the street signs too big. They're way up there
Way
for the
up
taller
there.
people to see.
Well,
They
the
don't put
real...
the street signs down low for us small people. They're very, very.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, I'll be honest. Well,
Yeah.
it's the big street, the big one. It's,
Kingsway?
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an old crazy lady, but she's got a good stand with some fine rat on it. You get
Oh.
1 silver, get you a lot of rat, I promise.
I'll head there now. And he turns away, disappears into the crowd momentarily.
All right. Good luck, little fella.
Then
Mm.
he'll rejoin the group as Barry.
All right. So I assume you all just continue on from that point. Like, oh, that was nice. Again, you start making your way towards Mertz Mansion. Big thing you pass is again the statue of the Griffin. You can definitely see that towards the edge of the wall, definitely towering over pretty much everything around it. And you find yourselves basically just outside Mertz Mansion. Again, a lovely residence, well kept. You don't see the gate is open. You don't see anyone outside.
What are we doing here for?
I'm not knocking.
I'll
You
walk
gotta
up
do
to
it.
the door. Yeah, I'll walk up to the door. Knock.
Okay.
Might as well.
One moment.
She just yelled knock at the door. Even out of that's not how you do it.
You. One second, sorry. You do not. You don't hear anything from inside. You want to maybe get more aggressive? You want to break and entering?
No, I'll just knock one more time and wait, see what happens.
Okay.
If there's no answer, I'll walk away.
You're gonna do it one more time. Huh.
You roll dice.
About 20 seconds go by, and just as you're like turning to leave, you hear, "Yes."
This is Jonda. I came to see Mert.
Who?
I'd use your code name.
Clyde. Tell him it's Clyde. Might work easier.
Tell who?
Tell who? Mert?
Hmm. One moment. You hear where before you didn't hear any steps towards the door. You distinctly hear steps going away from the door. A few moments go by, and once again, with no sound from the other side, it seems he is indisposed at the moment. Perhaps you could inform me, and I'll pass it on.
Does this sound like the servant we heard last time?
You aren't at the door.
I
From what I understand, it's just her at the door.
Ring it. Swift, what are you yelling about?
nothing.
She having trouble up there?
Whatever.
Sorry, you just let out a little squeak.
No.
I think you just tell him Gly stopped by. That should be enough until he wants to see
Glide stopped by. No
Yeah.
problem. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Well, have a good day.
You too.
Wonder what they're saying.
I'll skip
wouldn't
back
know.
out.
All right.
He's indisposed, but his servant's nice.
What's he's indisposed by? Or who?
Did he ask
Like-
the name of the service? Sorry.
Mert can be aloof.
Maybe he's at that wedding.
Nah, he's there.
He's where?
In his house. Probably seeing somebody about a new job.
Yeah.
Getting some more information.
Could just be sitting there with his pants off. Maybe don't want to be disturbed.
That too. We head back to Troll Skull, or what are we doing? We got nothing else until this evening / tomorrow.
How long's it been since Rickon had chicken and waffles?
5 hours.
We had lunch.
We
did
did
have
at
lunch.
Yawning Portal?
Yeah, you did. You had some seafood.
You had lunch.
Seafood.
Okay.
You had crab, if I remember right.
I was gonna say, but it
yeah.
wasn't chicken and waffles.
No, it was something like
That's
crab.
okay.
It was crab. You guys had a lot of fun, like hitting it with mallets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get some aggression out.
I just forgot. It's been so long since we played. Thanks, boys.
Yeah.
Did Cask ever mention whether our other employees were going to be coming back tomorrow? Because I know they're off today.
He did. He said he just gave him the day because he thought you all were being arrested.
Not his call, but we can
What
talk
a
about
valid reason.
Not his call. Might be right, but then again, when the proprietors are arrested, what do you do?
You keep
You
working.
keep working and plugging on. You want that paycheck later, right?
Want that check.
Yes, I'm sure it's direct deposited to the workers' bank as well.
No, we got what's his name? I don't know what his name is. But he handles our money.
Broxley?
That guy. Broxley is the person that pays him, right? Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure.
He takes it. He manages your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he actually manage our money, or does he manage?
No, I think he manages like not so much
The
the ordering,
stuff.
the relations.
Yes.
But I thought he did pay them.
I believe it's taken out of your earnings each month.
Yeah, but does Broxley do that? I don't think Broxley does that. We need a house
I actually
manager.
think so. Yeah, we do.
My goodness.
That's not Cask.
No.
I'm just listening to the conversation, shaking my head while I follow him.
We're just sitting there like, is anyone paying these people?
I'm sitting there going,
So
Like,
you all
where
are
is
just
all the money?
making your way from Troll Skull from Mertz Mansion.
Yeah, I guess heading back to Troll Skull.
No problem. No issue. I assume you are walking, or do you try to catch a ride?
We don't need to go anywhere fast.
Okay, no problem. Takes you close to an hour walking all the way back to Troll, so you aren't rushing through. Market seems pretty busy. I assume you take the main road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your story.
Are we taking the Kingsway?
I assume you take the high road.
Oh, no. Sorry. I just, you know what I was looking for.
Take the high road north, and then you turn onto Delzorn.
No, that's fine. You know
or
what I was looking
Sevdoon.
for. I was just,
Okay. Just trying to give you a ways around. But you all find yourselves making it to Sevdoon Street. Probably close to around 2 or 3-ish. You haven't heard a bell. You're assuming it's almost 3. As you turn coming in to Troll Skull Alley, you actually do see a figure standing in front of Troll Skull talking to, it looks like Cass. And you actually would overhear, well, oh, there they are. That's, see? I was just helping this young lady. You all see someone you all have seen before. It seems to be Savra from the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, wonderful.
I kind of elbow bash him.
I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I'll go say hi.
Hello.
I stand
Good
beside
thing.
Swift and I kind of
We
whisper,
just had
"Get
a
'em, champ."
last minute call to arms. As she starts ruffling through a bag she's carrying. We've been asked to assist with an alliance mission. So all hands on deck.
Voice, does she seem nervous?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She hand this over. Bastion, something should have popped up for you.
Yep.
This is it's a last minute thing. They're calling in. Well, pretty much everyone. If you can make it, it's going to be happening tonight. We
Tonight.
mm-hmm.
Is this the party in the market district?
Where tonight?
She upon your mention of the market district, she would turn towards you very like, how did that child know that?
The chick in charge of the Zentaran told us this afternoon.
Zentaran?
Yeah.
Oh, well, point is we're going to be meeting in the market district just before 12.
Riggin will just go bang.
Ah!
Sorry, that's all I know about it. Something about a bang.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything to you.
We're not expected to be fighting, I don't think, but we're expected to be supporting.
The Zentarum?
I don't know.
Supporting what, Sabra?
The people? You said alliance. Alliance with whom?
The
How
Lord's
Inquiring
can you
Alliance.
even
minds
do
want to
call
know.
to arms if you don't even know what you're supporting? I'm
The
just a
Lord's
bard
Alliance
and I know
called,
that.
called us and the city guards to support them in an assault.
Wait, the
I
Lord's
went-
Alliance called. You're not with the Lord's Alliance.
we are not, but we often work with them.
I got you.
And honestly,
You're with those. And Regan kind of like touches forearm. Like, those gauntlet folks, right?
as she points to her emblem on her chest piece. Yes. But
Y'all
if
should
you
wear
can
those on
make
your
it,
gloves.
just let me know now, or if you need time to decide, let me know by Zephyr. I still have other forces to go. I have to go and talk to. You see a shiver, Thorak.
Sarah will be there. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, that's kind of nudge Bastion. I mean,
We were already gonna be there. Shut up.
okay.
Well, all right.
I
If
mean,
she
as a child, that might be past my bedtime, but yeah, we'll be there.
she seems to brush past you all, and you see her actually grab hold of her gauntlet, her Order of the Gauntlet emblem, and you see her summon a steed, and it basically shows up right on her, and she starts riding off.
Do you mean
Not another
flying
word.
off?
No, she summoned a horse.
Oh, phooey. Order to fly off on a griffin.
Well, so what do you all do now?
Rest and prepare.
Are we just not going to talk about that horse? What was that?
What would you like to talk about? It appeared.
From
Rode it
where?
away.
She rode she
Uh,
wasn't horsing
Horse
around.
pocket.
She just got on it and rode away.
What'd you say, Bastion?
I attack
Horse
Bree's
pocket.
Did you say
character.
a horse pocket?
I want to draw blood.
Bastion, I think that's a deception roll right there, my man.
What did Bastion say?
The
A
horse pocket.
Oh, okay.
Bastion, what did she show you?
Oh, I'll hand it over.
Bastion, you don't
Basically-
have to show us your
Oh, I'm just
intimate,
curious.
private correspondence. That's
We can hope, right?
Swift. Don't pry. Don't pry.
I wasn't prying.
Just
Trying to figure out what the
just-
hell we're doing tonight.
Well,
It
I
wasn't a
mean,
fun
he might
rendezvous.
have.
It was a business rendezvous. It's
Swift.
okay.
Swift, he might have different plans than we do. You know?
I'm sorry.
We can only hope, Riggin. We can only hope.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Are you sure?
We're gonna get you laid by the end of this thing. I promise.
Hmm.
Wait, does Swift say that? What thing?
Does Swift say that?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how Bastion. How do you take that? Like, you down or you?
She said thing. I don't
Not
know
sure
what
how
Is
thing
there a
I
she's
high
talking
five
about.
on that?
Is there a high five?
I don't know. He'd probably just
Me and
look
Swift will high five.
bashful and look away or something.
Wingman.
But it looks like the Order of the Gauntlet is going to be serving as a supporting role in an operation by the Lord's Alliance, and I think it's taking place later this night.
What's the operation called?
Is that right? Around 12.
Mm-hmm. You are expected to meet in the market at 11. It sounds like they're going to be starting it after that.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
So
One other thing you all seem to have forgotten as well. You were asked to meet someone around this time.
tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
We got the note this morning and it said
Oh,
tomorrow.
Yep. Okay.
Don't you do that. I do remember that.
Yeah, at noon the following day.
Heard. All right.
City of the Dead.
All right.
Well, I'm no
Were you expecting that to be today?
No
it's fine.
spelljammer scientist here, but I'm pretty sure pretty sure
Regan knows
they're
what a spell
getting attacked, right?
So,
Wow.
I mean,
I've
either
Right.
they were tipped off to the same thing we were, and it's a distraction for something else.
He's like, Regan knows what a spell jammer is. So we're pretty confident.
You don't think this could be like a distraction to get everybody looking at the market to try to hit the Growlhounds again, do you?
The Zentarum?
I mean, there were clearly something going on was that last night?
Yeah,
Was that only last night? That was only
That
last
was
night.
only
that
last
was
night.
that was last night. Yeah, but why?
That feels too quick, I guess.
I don't know. Why would they tell us about this Lord's Alliance
No,
operation?
pardon me. Like 2 days did go by because you all laid low, staying in Troll Skull. Because it was pretty much all in broadsheets and such.
Yeah, but then the crew wouldn't have off then.
I don't recall
Yeah,
letting
You're
them know.
absolutely right. So I guess no time.
No, yeah, it's just
It
day
was the
after.
same
That's the
day,
next
yeah.
day. Yeah.
It's only the next day. That's why, like I said, my bar's still digesting all this fun.
Yeah, pardon me. So yeah, 100%. This is still just the next day after.
Yeah, this time yesterday she was tied up and beat
Oh,
up.
we might get tomorrow in like May, but that's okay.
We'll find out.
It's all good.
So the Zentarum have something going on in the marketplace. The Lord's Alliance is asking for help in the marketplace with the City Guard and the Order of the Gauntlet.
And we already know that the Zentari are going after the Growlhounds. They were there last night, like that's what was going down.
And we know there's a blast.
Were they going after the Growlhounds or were they protecting the Growlhounds?
They
Fair
Because
enough.
wasn't
I
the
guess we don't really know.
They might go after him now because technically the fight last night they got screwed by the Growlhounds.
Yeah, Gly would be the one to know.
Yeah, you would be the only one that
they get over the stone. So which I don't know where that ended up. I just know.
Was it over the stone?
I
Did
believe
you
it
know
was
about
over a
that
stone.
before? Or did you catch that from me? Just curious.
Oh, I get it from you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not so sure now.
Yeah, they had a falling out, and I think that's why there was a fight going on. That's why I was kind of surprised when you guys showed up because I'm like, wait a minute, now we have a third crew in here.
Just trying to save you.
It's true. You and just to reiterate, you didn't see the entire thing. You all didn't go through the bottom floor.
Yeah.
So
No, I know.
We're just following up on how our friend, their friend Isaac, got killed, and what it had to do with the Growlhounds.
Not
And
that
the
I don't
stone.
want to go back to the Groundhound Manor, but I feel like we just barely got away last time. Not with our lives. We could have killed them all, obviously. I'm talking legally, which seems to be the real threat around here. What's the word?
Bureaucracy.
That one. Thank you. Can you say that again one more time? Bureaucracy. Yeah, bureaucracy of just the situation. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why we just can't go in there swinging, but it seems that that's not the move. I guess. So I get the feeling if we go sniffing around that place, it ain't gonna be good. Unless y'all want to kill a whole bunch of people. In which
I'm gonna run around. Wait. I'm gonna guys, just stay here. I'm gonna go send Mert a note. I'm gonna run around the corner, go to the Zephyr, send Mert a note, telling him that something's going down with the Zints and the Gauntlet tonight in the market. Not that he doesn't already know that. 2, tell him that, well, suggest that maybe this is a cover up for the Zints trying to get back into Growlhound. and 3, telling him I want some directions for what I should be doing.
Are you?
And I will send it in the fastest way possible with whatever I have to do to get it there.
I see the Zephyr post.
Yes, I said that.
Okay. Are you sending it direct to him?
Yes,
Okay.
because last time I don't think that worked.
How those birds find people?
I don't know.
Magic.
Sorry, how much do I owe you?
Good eyesight.
Do I actually have to write it?
I would like you to write it.
God damn it.
Sorry. If it's just a note, it's also important. I need to ask, are you going to write it in a cipher or?
Yes.
Okay.
Be right back.
It's just really maybe 5 copper for it. It's to them they don't know what it is. But you can pay more for a quicker bird.
What, you said 5 copper?
Mm-hmm.
Then pay 5 copper.
Who are you writing a note to?
Mert. I told you I left you guys at Troll Skull.
Oh, I'm not there?
I ran around the corner by myself.
Oh. I say that to Liv. Me and Liv talk. Okay. Somebody's got to be his friend. Or her friend. I'm not entirely,
Not it.
It might not matter in the spiritual realm when you think about it. Do ghosts reproduce? God?
I mean, you know one. You can ask him.
Liv.
You got to go inside for that. All the cast is just standing outside. So, so I guess you're going to be gone tonight too. You see him going like, yes. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, we got a lot of bookings though. There's a lot of popularity around town. I'll be ready.
While you're gone
for a big rush.
I might be able to bring in some extra money. I got some friends. Maybe.
What are you saying?
All right, boys, it's in the notes.
Thank you.
Cask, what are you saying?
You subtracted 5 copper, right?
I did.
Okay.
All right, and I ran back around the corner.
Cask, what are you saying? Talking about friends?
I mean, I'm. You guys are gonna be busy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be empty.
Empty? What are you talking about? This place is busy.
No, we're closed tonight. So
why are we closed?
Can I have a few friends over?
Does he have to repeat it 5 times?
He got rid of the
servant.
He sent the servants home this morning because we might got arrested.
Yep.
When during this do I come back?
I thought that was the night before.
Right now.
What's going on?
Cask is wanting to have a boys' night in the tavern.
No. No, you can go to the yawning portal for that. We're not bringing people here.
You see, Rigger's like,
are you gonna have a cover charge for drinks?
Yeah.
So it's lucrative. You're gonna make money for the place.
See, yeah. Mm-hmm.
While it's close to regular business.
Half?
Yes.
I mean, half of the sales, no problem.
No.
100% of the sales and half the door.
Yes.
You're still going to make out, Cask.
All right.
Yeah, and there's always the inventory check.
I won't have too many people over, but it's just I figure we should bring in some extra money for us.
Yeah, plus it'd be fun. I'll be here.
Send away our help. You could have the restaurant open.
I could hang. I could probably hang here with them. What y'all do?
Yeah, as he's like, yeah. He's on the back pretty hard. He's like, this will be a good night.
This is gonna be fun.
Riggin, you realize we could be doing killing?
I feel like this is going to be a great source of experience for us.
But they were going to be doing some.
Imagine the gold.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some drinking, and then we come here for money and drinking, and
we can take the money purses of all the Zentar and we knock out and kill tonight.
But we're gonna be doing some drinking here, and
Reagan, if you want to stay and drink, you can stay and drink. I think the rest of us are going with Bastion. I'm not speaking for either of the two of you, but
wait.
Holiness or debauchery? We're going to
I mean-
do
I'm
holiness
going with
tonight.
Bastion.
I mean, y'all.
It could be both.
I mean, y'all need me tonight. I mean, I can go. I just didn't know what the. I really don't know what the plan is. I know Bastion's doing a. Huh?
Cass, what time are you starting this soiree of yours?
I mean, it'd be late
What is
I was-
late?
after you're gone.
Got it. You grab yourself a hand cask, take it along the way to the market. You can get drunk and kill at the same time.
I give him like a smack on the back that might be a little too hard.
Plus, the cask makes a good blunt weapon.
Barry, you're noggin. I'm telling you, Barry, you're noggin.
I don't know. I was thinking there was a different blunt.
You and the dark one, Barry. I'm beginning to like. I'm beginning to like how y'all work. Regan will run in, kind of rub it. You hear like as he like clears the threshold. You say, "Live! I need a cask, portable."
You would hear him go underneath, like a little rummaging, come back up, a floating half cask, about the same size that you were gifted by Froon.
That's what we're talking about. How much is this? I gotta pay. She'll yell at me if I don't pay. How much? I walked out to the sandboard. Just
in the
Just put it-
sandboard.
he's like
you
he's
just see-
rummaging
you see
through
two
his
gold.
pouch. You see what?
2 gold.
He just puts coins. It's more than 2 gold. He just
Just
puts. Yeah, it's more. I'll subtract it random. I'm ready to go. Regan's back up to the door.
Regan, it
What?
can't go yet. It's not time.
Regan will sit down in his chair and pop the cask and just go.
No. Drink in the bar while you're here. Don't waste the cask. It's for the trip.
Regan will recork the cask.
Dark one helps out again.
Yeah, somebody needs to light the candle.
Let me roll for this. Oh, God.
Wait, it's that cask?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
It's the same size as the one that
I
Froon
was about to
No,
say,
I
I'm
would've
pretty
just
sure I
been
got
dead.
rid of
Yeah,
that.
you did.
Pretty sure I'd be dead right now.
Just started drinking from it again.
I mean, did
You all destroyed it.
we? Though?
Okay. And
I-
things are
I-
Oh yeah,
popping
that's
off.
how I got it in the first place. That's right.
Things are popping off at midnight, wherein the order wants us to be there. Wants you to be there at 11. Do we want to be there at 11, or do we want to be there like earlier?
No, I think we should be there earlier.
Maybe scout it out, get a good high spot to go ahead and snipe people from.
Yo, we'll just go
There you
now.
go.
Regan takes another swig.
All right, so we're talking. It's like what, like 3 or 4?
It's getting close to. It's still 3-ish.
3 bells.
Mm-hmm.
Now we should wait till the sun goes down at least.
Which that would be around 8.
Okay.
Cover of darkness is always better for debauchery
I agree.
and holiness.
As you see, Cass just like seems to be doing math in his head the
The
entire.
holy debauchery. Regan takes another drink. Cash, how many friends you bringing over?
What time are you getting back?
Oh, I don't know. These things have a tendency to last all night sometimes. Just
Or
being
not at
honest.
all.
Do I
Depends.
see like Lift cleaning glasses or something, or something to indicate where he is?
Well, you would see he's picking out gold out of his little
Sandboxes.
Yeah, the sandbox.
Sandbox.
There's
I walked
gold, some
out
electrum
to-
in there, a couple copper.
I walked down to the sandbox where he is, and I kind of whispered to him, and I was like, "You keep an eye on Cask and tell us how many people he does have here."
There'd be a check. The check shows up.
Thank you. I'm gonna get my money.
I mean, I'm just having a few friends.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was saying that to you, the DM.
I was.
Oh. Well, we'll find out.
Anyone know any stories?
Not any good ones.
Just sitting here, y'all want any stories?
Well,
By
we
the way-
know it's not her. She doesn't remember anything about her past. So how did you two meet?
Oh.
Riggin.
Which two?
Oh, I didn't know you. Me and
Riggin
Swift?
and the cat companion, yeah.
Yeah.
Or sorry, tabaxi companion. Because she's not a cat, she's a tabaxi.
Yeah,
It's
she's not.
okay.
Don't call her a cat.
I'm coming around. It's fine.
I know. You want to tell me? You want me to?
Nah, you tell it better than I do.
I tell it better? Okay. Tell it better. All right. Well, I'll skip maybe the unpleasant. Anywho, I'm from up around Silvery Moon. A little bit north of it. Ever heard of the Moonwood Forest?
Like, duh.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. You don't have to like duh me. I'm sorry. Well.
I'm sorry. It's
Um,
been a long night. Even if I got to sleep well.
Anyway, for
Even
reasons,
with Barry's talking in his sleep.
reasons to my own, I made my way south on wound up kind of following a caravan. Just I don't know. I'll be honest, drifting. And well, we were eventually attacked. Group of bandits. I was a decent ways north of well, it was around Neverwinter, to be honest. I think we were maybe off to the east of it a little ways. Just moving out of there. I think caravan was heading over to Golden Fields, something along that route. Anywho, we were attacked, and it was not good. That's for sure. I don't entirely know what they wanted, but they wanted blood, and they caused a lot of it. Me and Swift just so happened to crawl out and survive in the same hole, if you will. It was just chaos. There was no fighting back. Barely got away with our lives. And well, we I should say we didn't completely get away. We were eventually found and taken capture. There were so many of them. But well, she's more cunning than she looks, and with help of another prisoner. I don't think we ever got their names, Swift.
Mm-mm.
We were able to escape, and then it was just survival for the next couple months. Found an old abandoned hovel, stayed out of it, and well, I don't know, just surviving. I was doing odd jobs in a little town out in the middle of nowhere. Just
Do what I do best. Hunt.
yeah, I was just scraping together pittance, nothing. That said, I still have my axe, and if I have my axe, I can make good money. Always. Well, okay, I can make some money. I make good money. I make some money.
We did all right.
We did okay. Next thing you know, in a tavern in town and catch wind of another bandit attack on a caravan coming into town. I don't know what came upon me, but I just felt like I've been through it. Me and Swift agreed we got to do something. And so we took it upon ourselves, did a little scouting, investigating, and we found a camp. I'll be honest, I don't. He kind of Riggin like looks at Swift, like furrows his brow, real concerned. I don't really remember much after walking up to the camp.
You
But
took care of them. That's what happened.
You saw red and ran into a justified rage and went ahead and dealt justice to all these evil people. The Dark One would be proud of you.
Oh, probably.
I guess I don't know, but I'm still here, and I do remember them not being here after a while. Well, again, like I said, I didn't much know what happened, but Swift essentially made it pretty clear we had to leave town. People,
Oh, we had to leave.
I don't know. I guess people were talking about what they saw me do, or yeah. So we headed south, and coming here was all her idea. I hate this place.
I thought we could make some money, okay?
Well, we've made some money, all right. This is the best living I've had in well, I guess you gotta define good living. It's the most money I've had in my pocket my entire life, I ain't gonna lie. But, came here for opportunity, and guess we found that.
And Barry, it's not that I don't remember. It's that I don't want to remember.
Oh. Okay.
Don't want to remember what?
Bad stuff.
How I ended up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's about it. That's all. This silence is awkward. Is this awkward? Wow.
You know.
No,
Hey.
I'm making up headcanon on how she got here. So,
How about this? We take a drink.
Yeah.
Take a drink.
What about you guys? What Bastion, what's your story? How long you been, terrorizing women in the temples?
About 5 days, Riggin, since we got here.
Terrorizing in the temples. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I think I would.
That's right. We've been here a month. I forgot.
Gotten in trouble.
Huh?
Well, I mean, I've been in Waterdeep for my entire life.
Oh, well, I knew you were a city boy.
Kinda. I mean, I've grew up in the temples. I didn't really get to leave all that much. But yeah, I mean, there's not too much to tell. My parents sent me here. Thought I'd have a better life. And I mean, I arguably is so. Not sure. But yeah, I mean, it's been really fun hanging out with all of you. Definitely different, very different from the other acolytes at the temples. More interesting.
Yeah, I've heard I'm really good at helping people find God.
I can see that, yeah.
In your own special way.
She giggles under
a
her.
euphemism for he kills them.
Yes. Love that Barry knows.
Special way.
Yeah. sending people onto their maker. I like it.
We're just gonna say about an hour goes by as you all are talking, and a bird would actually, two birds would actually knock on the window.
2.
Bird's like.
Oh, shoot him? Okay.
All right, let him in the window.
And both Swift and Jonda, they go to you and drop a little note, and then fly out.
What's that? We're gonna whisper to Swift. She can read, right?
What?
She can read, right?
AFK real quick.
Yes, I can read.
Not you.
Oh, who? Wait, so do we get the same
John.
note?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He just wrote it twice.
That's right.
Alright,
Actually, you
whatever.
just copied.
Copy paste.
So, well, Mert would rather us
FK2.
go after. Who am I telling then?
Well, okay.
I mean, Bastion's right there.
Yeah.
it
Gary?
is.
Nope.
He walked away too.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Actually, this is
Just
a good
go,
time
Pookha, it's
because
fine.
I'm gonna use the restroom too. So let's take a little break. Is that all
Okay,
right?
well, let me pause the stream. Sorry.
What kind of crap is this? We
As-
don't take breaks
as-
on this one.
As Jurassic Park says, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't know.
Yeah,
what to say
yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
Well, then take this opportunity too.
I'm sorry about that break. We return to, well, it looks like you all were getting to know each other. What's that, Gly? You wanted to explain who you are? Oh,
Oh, we got notes.
Pretty sure birds came through the window, and that ended that.
oh, okay.
Yes, birds.
Birds for the win, yeah. So Regan was asking me what that was about, and I was getting ready to tell him. Well, it seems like Lady Growl who's squawking about the stone being taken by a construct.
That might have been what made all that noise and had her screaming for help
What's the
when she
construct?
ran downstairs.
Do you think he means like a?
A construct.
I don't even know what I would
causing-
think a construct is. Swift probably doesn't
Says-
know.
Something that's constructed.
Jojo, you
Yeah.
tried to say something, but we didn't hear it.
Yeah. When we went to the Temple of Wonder, the little mechanical things that were like they one of them like hit me with something or flew down. That's a
Okay.
construct.
Gotcha. Little
I think this is a
little like
larger
moving.
than little.
What do you call them?
Yeah.
Like moving.
Hey,
yeah. Okay. Like
The
little,
small
what a
ones are usually
golem
toys.
is?
Like
The-
some golems.
The dragonkin there was interested in like introducing you to one, but you are like, nah, shut up, nerd.
That sounds exactly like us. To a T.
Okay. Well, so Mert doesn't really want us going to the market. He wants us to go after the quote unquote construct.
But we've already went ahead and told Bastion and his people that we would.
I know.
Yeah, and then you guys kind of also said something about maybe being there because of the Zet. So, like, who do you really work for?
I don't try to work for the good guys.
I work
You
for the
work
voices in my head.
Yeah,
the
you
good of the
sleep with
people.
them too.
All right. So
Wait a second. Let's not let that go by. You can sleep. You can sleep with a voice. What's that like?
Just a nightmare and dreams all night long. It's like just being married to a shrew. Yappa, 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 yappa in your head all day long.
That doesn't sound very nice. I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Oh no, it's really fun. Gives me all kinds of insight of what's going to happen the next day, and
Okay.
it's a small price to pay, I think. I hope. I don't know. But the other voice is a lot quieter. He only talks every now and then. He wanted to know how we were doing with the Tesper case.
All right. I got you.
what
Regan
did
will
you
like
tell
whisper
him?
to Swift. Do you have any
Ah.
idea what he's talking about?
I told him that it looks like Tesper was an accident. Doesn't look like he was murdered just yet. Looks like he was just wrong place, wrong time. But they still want to know who's responsible. Or wait, no, I haven't told him that yet. I'm telling him that tomorrow. Sorry, that was a future event.
I'll be honest, that all seems very confusing to me. So,
Okay, so I just want to clarify something, God. I remember
Yeah.
I remember what's his face? Why can I not remember his name? Anyway, describing the stone and you saying it was large. Is that right?
It's about the size of a loaf of bread.
Okay, so the person we chased out last night,
The assassin?
yes,
Okay.
probably
not have-
didn't have it.
No, he did not have it.
Gly's 100% right. he originally did get it, and then
He had it.
Mhm. Do you
See, that's what I'm
remember
saying. The Growlhoons screwed over the Zens.
big
So
thing on him?
did
He had a burn on half his face. Clearly,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So did you see the construct then, Gly?
I'm not sure if I saw the constructor or not.
You- you would have only overheard them saying they were handing it to someone. You did not
Okay,
see
yeah,
it.
I only heard stuff. And then I remember Urstel hitting me in the head. Yeah. Tie me up upstairs.
The only thing you would remember when they referred to it was creature and Nim.
Alright, so yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's like, so they gave it to creature, which might be, well, since we have this word construct, the creature could be the construct, and then there's the word nim. I don't know if that
Nim.
Nim.
None of that rings a bell towards me or anything, correct? Just checking.
You all definitely were. No, you didn't spend enough time. No, not really. However, you do remember going to a place that had constructs, so you could definitely know where to go to find out about them.
I wonder if Nim is the artificer's name who made the construct, or who owns the construct, or is it the construct's name?
I'm not really sure.
Would they have
And The
like,
Secrets of Nim just sound like a really great title for a book. Bard.
do they keep records of that in that place we were, right?
Yes, the Gondites keep really good records.
Should we
Should
go
we go?
there?
We could go over and see if we find anything.
We still have a few hours of daylight.
Because I'm not entirely sure either.
All right, let's try that first, I guess.
All right, so what's happening?
Looks like we're headed to the Temple of God.
Splitting the party?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. I guess Brigham wants to stay here and drink, so that's what he's doing.
No, I'll go. Riggin grabs his cask, and this will be fun.
We're going to the Temple of what?
Gond.
Gond.
G-O-N-D. Gond the Wonder Bringer.
Gond? The Wonder Bringer?
Yep.
Never
you all
heard
went
of
in there. You saw the cool. Oh, okay.
I mean,
They make toys for the kids.
Yeah, I remember the toy shop or museum or.
That was the temple. Yes.
Oh.
The toy shop.
And where was that again?
Not far from where
down.
you originally listened to some horses.
Oh yeah, just one
Down-
horse.
It's down past your friend Tesper's place.
Mm-hmm. Shall we walk or should we ride?
Well, how long does it take?
It would take about 30 minutes to
30,
walk.
yeah.
Unless I'm riding in a wagon. Unless I'm riding in a wagon. But I'm used to walking.
All right, I guess we're walking. Nobody seems to care.
I don't mind walking.
All right, you guys start making your way towards
Kinda
the House of Inspired Hands.
What?
Temple of Gond. Let's see here. You're going down. Main Street. All right, so only thing to note, you would go by a crier who's speaking of massacre at the Growlhund estate. Local ne'er-do-wells seen skulking the area. Rumor has it they're from Troll Skull. Beware.
That's not good.
And it seems that this crier just seems to be repeating this multiple times as you're going by.
Maybe it'll raise our mystique.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess not. But maybe. All depends on which side this falls.
You all just make your way through and
100%.
okay. 30 minutes go by and you come to the Temple of Gond. Again, a large tower with, it seems like, two different, with a large atrium around a large tower. You see it's a lot of kids are around here. You see a lot of them like looking up, paying a lot of attention, trying to find something, it seems. You don't see anything flying around right now, though. They're probably just thinking something's about to happen.
Do we see the... Is it a priest that we were talking with last time?
It was a priest. She was inside the actual temple, though.
We're going inside.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
As you make your way again, it's the main atrium is rather circular. You have multiple different pedestals showing what seem to be toys. Again, you see a miniature, basically submarine, looking like a manta ray, brass. It's called the Scarlet Marpanoth. Just past that, you would see a robed individual who, about 6'4", definitely Valletta, the Dragonborn priest you spoke to last time.
Hi, Valletta. We're back. They're finally interested.
Interested?
Yes.
What do you wish to see? Oh, I know.
They want to
The
talk to...
Scarlet Marpanoth. So done actually, I assisted the Lantanese submersible. It was launched in 1489, and it's still out there.
Out where?
Under the water.
That's a lot of place. Under the water in Waterdeep Harbor, under the water off the shores of Lantanese.
Underwater, or
I
just
mean,
underwater?
Somewhere between the jungles of Chult and Mazteca. I mean, that's a lot of water.
We honestly don't know. It's underwater.
Oh, just underwater.
And you don't know if it's working underwater.
I mean, it went down.
What's
It went
Chult?
down, so it's sunk. Okay, that's unfortunate.
It's another land.
Way to the south. It's where the Tabaxis are. Yeah. Well, that and Mazteca.
Is that where you're
I don't
from?
know.
Riggin
No,
Swift.
I'm from Silvery Moon.
Riggin ass. You're from Silvery Moon too.
Yes.
Look, everybody's from Silvery Moon. I'm the only Silver Elf. This is pretty crazy.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're from Riggins. Do you know the
No.
Spider-Man meme where they're all like pointing?
Moon
We're like, you're from Silvery Moon too.
Moon Elf.
Yeah, remember the ghost of Silvery Moon killed me the day I was born?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to know about the Scarlet
I love being Riggin.
Marpanoth? Then
Actually, they're looking for either a priest named Nim, an artificer named Nim, or a construct named Nim.
Or someone, anything named Nim that's associated to constructs. N-I-M.
What do you want with anything named Nim? As she narrows her eyes.
I'm just curious what was actually, like, created his constructs and stuff?
I have no idea what she just said.
She wants to learn how they're made.
Oh,
And she heard that,
Yeah.
Oh.
And I
Nim
heard,
would be the perfect thing to look into if you're interested in constructs.
yeah.
That's why, but we weren't told whether or not Nim was a priest of God, an artificer, or a
Yeah.
construct itself.
well, we have a
And you
nim.
seem to know now.
It is a construct. Nim's just a shortened name for what it is, but it likes to call itself Nim.
Oh. What's
It
it named?
calls itself Nim?
Yeah,
It can call itself something?
yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of
I
cool.
am rigging.
Yeah. He was man-made
He
and he
did it
calls
right
himself
there.
Reagan.
Yeah.
Rigging.
So,
Wait, what?
Is that
Oh,
this
I
is
get
kinda
it.
cool. What does Nim look like?
I
This is
get
kind of
it.
interesting.
Like a nimble right?
What is
Nimble,
that?
right?
Generally, it's a construct made to be a guard or an assassin.
I want one of those.
Typically made of wood, can be made out of bronze and even adamantine if people are good
Rich.
enough. Mhm.
Yeah. So you have a
But
Nim here? Or
you want to learn to make one? I've actually tried. I didn't get it quite right, but I'm getting closer.
I don't know if I have the ability to make one. But it sounds
Well,
really
come
cool.
with me. I'll show you how to start. We love showing people how. Now, do you have the tools? Do you have a workshop? We'd have to go to a workshop. Where's your
I'm
workshop?
sorry, I'm a bard. I tell stories.
Ooh,
But I have to understand things to be able to tell the stories correctly.
he's interested in how they're made for their entertainment value of her stories. I might be interested in buying one. Having a friend who's an assassin would be really good.
so you know of a
we don't.
construct that calls itself Nim?
Well, I mean, that's what we call it.
You said it calls itself Nim. You precisely
Yeah,
did
it
say that.
answers it.
Is it somewhere here that we can see it or interact with it?
Well, we don't usually put them out and about. It's that's
So
a
there's
very expensive piece of a.
is there one or more than one?
We won't break him.
Are you asking if there's only one?
Yeah,
I
or
mean,
is there more?
but there's probably a couple dozen throughout all of Waterdeep.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was
But
just
there's
checking.
we only have one here.
Nah. But there's
Do y'all-
others.
Can I tithe a gold piece to the church to maybe have a 5 minutes of looking at it and interacting with it? I won't touch it.
Okay. Yes. And she holds out her hand. A donation is always appreciated.
That's a lot of toys.
Oh yeah. He takes off his shoe, pulls out a gold piece. Yeah.
And she doesn't bat an eye. She 100% pockets that. Well, come with me. I'm afraid if they want to see, they'll have to pay too, though.
I'll pay to go.
And she holds out a hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a gold piece in.
All right. Who else is going?
You take these, Riggin will give her to Electrum.
Okay. Yep. Yes. Yes, I do.
I'll hand over a gold, sure.
Okay, fine.
All right. Well, follow me. We just got through the main hall, and we're gonna go up to the top of the temple.
To the top, cool.
As you are making your way through, you again see many things on pedestals. You see a mechanical dragon turtle in one corner, saying "Big Belchy."
A dragon turtle, huh?
Mm-hmm. And see, as you pass by what seems to be a wooden flying machine that a miniature wooden flying machine that seems to be able to keep itself in the air perpetually. And when you come towards what looks like to be the main tower, as it actually stands in the middle of this atrium, you step through and you immediately see there's significantly more room in this tower than what seems like you should have. You see a workshop on the far right, and then a set of stairs on the far left, seeming to go up and up. But we just have to go up 6 stories, and we should get to well, it's a little space.
Okay, up the stairs. All these stairs. I'm gonna kill the kid with the gum.
As you all make your way up, you come to the 6th floor, and instead of all the other floors, they spread out, cover the entire one. This one ends just at a wooden door. It seems to be reinforced with iron bars and a small hatch for someone to look through. You see Villette step about 6 feet away from the door. What do you all do?
I'm not going in front of her.
Oh, okay.
You-
I mean, she's the priestess. And the priestess taking us somewhere. If the priestess stops, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm
Do
just
you
following
keep it
her.
locked up?
It can get out at any point. You if it deems to come out and show itself, you'll see why. You see her raise her hand, and a translucent hand goes out and starts knocking on the door.
You
So
can't
if
even walk up to the door to knock on it. You use a mage hand.
what, yeah. So
Can I like insight check and see if she's like terrified of this thing or something?
absolutely
Like,
feel free.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too because this is very.
You want to roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem scared. This seems just like the normal way to act. A few seconds go by, and you hear like a creaking sound as the viewport slides by, and you see what looks to be a red hat, like right at the door. You don't see any facial signs, just a red hat right at the door. So, what do you want to ask it?
Are you Nim?
A second goes by. It actually backs up, and you see a single hand pop up and seems to be making like small, like little clicks. And Villette says, considers itself Nim. This one is me.
Oh. Are you the Nim that was at the Grauhun estate the other night or last night?
Some seconds go by. Again, a single hand pops up, wooden, and you hear clicking as it seems to touch itself and make little signs. This one is not familiar with Grauhund.
Hmm.
Do you know of any Nim that might be?
Few more seconds go by. Again, single hand comes out and starts doing signs and some clicking. A significant amount of clicking and sounds come out of signs and clicking goes on. Villette says, "Take a minute. Seems it's giving you a pretty long answer." It says, "Do you think it is the only one in the city?"
No, there's at least a dozen of you.
Oh, we know. You're not the only one.
I do not know where others of my kind go. I am aware of a few others.
I was just curious if you actually knew. That's all.
Did you recently come in possession of a stone about the size of a loaf of bread with 3 little designs on it that almost look like eyes going up and down it?
No time goes by whatsoever, and it's just one click. Villette says, "No."
Oh,
No, I don't think it's
okay.
Barry, I don't think it's this one.
Possibly not.
Well, is that all you need? Is
Anybody?
I'm just wondering if them would open the door just so we can see what it looks like, because I want to see how it's constructed.
you want me to open the door?
Well,
is
you
it a-
said it could come and go if it wanted to.
Yeah,
So
Is
you
it a-
probably...
it's door. Why are you asking me? Ask it.
I'm asking it.
Well, why didn't you say that? You said you were asking me.
I said Nim.
I'm sorry, Nim. Some people.
May we come in, Nim?
A second or two goes by. You hear 3 clicks, so Villette says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah." You hear a large clink as most certainly a bar is moved. What you do see as it opens the door is going to be this. Only instead of metal, think of it all as wood. Again, wearing red. And it steps aside to let you all in.
What type of wood is it made out of?
Teak.
Huh. We're gonna really closely inspect the craftsmanship.
Roll for me.
Roll what?
Investigation.
Oh, okay.
Reagan, that's the best work you've ever seen on wood.
This
You
is,
swear even like how does it? You're swearing the wood's bending and joints and things as it walks, and it seems to
Nim,
glide past it.
you're a work of art, Nim.
Second we'd go by, and 3 clicks you go, and Villette turns to you and says, "Yeah, it knows, but it's not quite able to. It doesn't really respond to you in any way. It says yeah, it knows it. It just continues walking around."
So you can speak to it?
Villette looks at it. It understands common, and then
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
understand.
understanding common. It just can't. It doesn't talk. It does clicks. So
How do you understand the clicks?
well, it took a lot of time, but this is how we learned to speak.
Why can't it speak?
As Villette would look at you are you asking why something made of wood can't speak?
Yeah.
he
Ta-
actually is. Okay.
I mean, it can't. It doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't have vocal cords.
It doesn't breathe air in and out past vocal cords.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
have the faculties for.
Well, couldn't it, like, if you made, like, a whole bunch of little flutes in there? And,
It's the same as clicking instead of tuning.
yeah, there's something moving. It's the clicking noise.
Quick question: are you all just focused on him, or do you all actually like search through its? It seems to be its own workshop. You do actually see some mechanical.
I'll take
It
in
looks
the
like a
workshop.
birds and
I'm definitely looking around.
roll.
Yeah.
Are you apparent about it, or you try to do it like on the slide? There's no response from.
I mean,
from you,
I'm
Bear.
not
Yeah.
like
Hang on. I'm going to
snooping.
do an insight check on it.
Not snooping, but I'm gonna like look.
Just a regular perception roll for me. Then I'll give you the description of what's all in here. Okay. So taking a look at it's a pretty small space. You see what most certainly seems to be a workshop of seems woodworking tools, and on the other end, very fine metal tools. At that station, you actually see what looks to be what originally rammed into, I think it was Barry's face, a small mechanical bird. Actually seeming to jump back and forth. Throughout here, you see like small devices, little sprockets, gears just laid out throughout. Let's see. Gly, you would focus in on what seems to be almost a umbrella-like metallic protrusion. It seems to spread out a little bit, making almost what looks like a small umbrella, seeming to sit on a lone bench. It seems well made. It's metal. You see actually like what seems to be inlay of wires into it. It's very interesting.
I walk closer and point to it without touching it and ask if I can, like, look at it.
You ask if you can look at it?
Yes, I asked him if I can look at it, and I find this
You
very
would
interesting.
hear a few clicks would go by, and Valletta would respond with, "It looks like you're looking at it already. What do you?"
I look over. What is it? What's it do?
Yeah, I mean, what
Clicks and some signs would go out. He says it's a nimble right detector. He made
Nim,
it to.
Did you make one of you?
Nim doesn't answer. No, seems to just stop for a second. Vallette would take up, immediately turn towards it. Nim? Did you? You all need to get out immediately. Leave.
Did
outside right now.
Did it get out in the last day or so? Can we borrow the detector to find it because we're going to need it? Talking really fast as he's backing towards the door.
It seems it doesn't answer you. As Vallette is very certainly is raising her voice. You did not, Nim. You all need to get out right now. Please go outside. We'll be right with you.
What?
It's a very human thing to want to create things in your own image.
You would hear clicking as it seems to be focusing on Vallette. As I assume you all are leaving the room. No.
I'm in
Vallette
the hallway.
Vallette would turn and seem to grow larger as she's turning. I believe I asked you all to leave. I have to deal with this immediately. I'll meet you downstairs in a moment. I will not ask again.
I'm saying with Swift, whatever Swift does, I do.
If that's a nimble rate detector and he's made a nimble rate, we need to know.
You hear a snap from her tail clacking, and it seems
Oh,
Nim
that's right. I forgot she's a dragonborn.
Nim seems to immediately turn towards you. Out of its left hand comes a blade. I told you I would not ask again. Please go downstairs.
Assassinate mode. I like it.
I'm like by the doorway, kind of like just outside the doorway, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting stabbed again.
Regan just
What
kind of looks at
last night
Swift.
was enough for about a month.
Your call.
I'll back down.
Regan removes his hand from his axe at his side and backs out.
As you all, I assume everyone's backing out. Bastion,
Mm.
you back out
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
The second you all are out, you see Villette turning back to Nim, slamming the door with her tail, and you hear a loud lock again, and you start hearing a lot of clicking as they seem to be talking using their own language.
Is she clicking too?
Yes.
Damn it!
And let me show you an image of the detector you also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think he's saying he did, but he was curious, and she's telling him that he was told not to, and
Barry, what's the likelihood you can get in there and get it?
to get in there and get what? The detector? Well, hopefully it's really
Yeah.
good when she comes out and I go, please. Why does everybody think I'm a halfling? So I must be the sneaky one who's going to sneak in and steal things. That's not me.
I just
Well-
know you can go invisible. I can't do that at the moment.
Well-
I
have
can
to
turn invisible.
sneak.
No, you can't, can you?
No.
Thought you could.
That's gonna be so cool when I can.
One day, maybe.
Dark
Do
one.
you all
Can I-
actually proceed like down to the lower level, or do you all stay?
Oh, I'm
in
not
this-
moving.
Nope.
100%. You would hear a loud. It seems like a thunder strike from inside the room, and then
She's mad.
then quiet again. Again, you would still be hearing the clicking but
So it doesn't sound like she destroyed it?
Mm.
Okay.
But there's still a ton of back and forth between clicking and can't quite make it out. This is going to continue for a while. Do you wish to wait?
Yes. Or
Okay.
at least I do.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let me see how long and see what happens.
I mean, she said to wait outside, didn't she?
She
She
did.
told us to go downstairs.
Oh, okay.
A few
Well, no,
minutes
she told.
ago.
Yeah, she told those of us that walked out first to wait outside. She told those that stayed in to go downstairs.
A few minutes would come by, and from behind you, or you hear from downstairs starting to make its way up, just a loud, like large footsteps coming up. And if you look down, you will actually see what seems to be two large, almost golem-like objects made of metal, seeming to slowly make their way upstairs.
Big constructs.
They're so big that you make it clear they're in a line, and you're not quite sure if you guys can squeeze by. We're talking almost the size of that troll you all originally saw at Troll Skull.
We saw a troll at Troll Skull?
Excuse me, at the Yawning Portal.
Hey. I say hey to one of the golems.
They're about 3 levels below you. It'll take a minute or so for them to get up there.
Doesn't matter.
They don't move fast.
Hey.
Is the landing below us big enough for them to get past if we're on the landing?
If you're on the landing, yes. But if you're in the stairs where you are, no.
There's no landing where we are?
No, the stairs ended at the door.
That's right.
Oh, I see.
So it's up to you. You have about 30 seconds before they get there. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to go to the landing?
Barry will head down to the landing.
Yeah, the landing's fine.
When you get to the landing, you all get a better look at these golems, or what you assume are golems. They seem to have clocks as faces. You don't see any eyes. You see what seems to be like steam, like blowing out of their back, and like gears as they just continue to slowly make their way upstairs. They don't seem to even register you all, but they do make sure they don't hit you as they go past. When by the time they get up to there, the door seems to open for them as one seems to compact itself as the other pushes it through the door. As it makes its way, it seems to uncompact itself and start pulling in the other one as it does the same. After it does that, you see Villette start to make her way down the stairs. You all are here.
Yes.
Is
Sorry
that
for
even
going
there?
ahead and making you aware of problems.
Yes, that was... I apologize. That was not something we were expecting.
It was the shock. We accept your apology.
Nim
But we
was told not to make others like itself, but it seems to thought itself lonely.
Did he give you a description?
Of the other?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. The other, we'll find it and we'll destroy it.
We need to find it.
Can you hire us to find it? I'll gladly go searching for it in the name of Gond.
I agree.
Yeah, we have lots of capabilities to help find things.
We were on its trail initially, which what brought us here already.
You're trying
Do
to
you
learn
all
more about Nims.
I don't know anything about you all.
No.
We're good at breaking things.
I'm Barry Trapspringer, servant of the Dark One. All right. This is Bastian, servant of the One-Eye guy, the Helm, the ever watchful one. This is Riggin and his friend Swift. They're from the north, and they have made a living going ahead and taking care of bandits and evildoers and doing what's good for everybody. And this young lady went ahead and was kidnapped trying to go ahead and stop evil, right? Beat over the head, badly beaten, but she didn't give up any information, and she is still going after the bad guys. Finding this Nimblewright would be very helpful, as it would go ahead and put a burr in worshippers of Amadeus's butt if we go ahead and we get to this Nimblewright before they do.
Roll persuasion for me, Barry, with advantage.
Okay.
Can I? Well, I don't even have to assist him then. I mean, I have really good persuasions.
I feel like
think
my
he's got
presence assisted him. Good gravy.
Bravo, Barry.
Yeah.
You are aware of the dangers on this, yes?
Very aware.
Oh, there's like dangers in everything.
One of those killed 20 members of the guard not 5 years past.
Yep, I can see how that's possible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As my trainers taught me, let's get dangerous.
All right. What's your group called?
Well, this is gonna
Gonna
be
have
kind
to
of weird.
ask them. They saved us. Yeah.
We're
They're the
Troll
Troll Trio.
Trio.
Trio. There's.
Yep. Yeah. That's
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that.
they're gonna have to rename. So like,
it's
yeah,
a work. It's a work in progress.
it's a work in progress.
Well, come with me downstairs. I'll write a contract. How much do you want?
Upon completion, what you think is a fair price in the name of Gond.
Very well. As
We're
you
not
all,
in this for the money, are
as
we?
you all make your way down,
We will
you see
require
her.
that device.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
nimble right detector.
Yeah, we will need a
Oh.
nimble right detector.
I didn't know you needed that. Well,
It would, not that we need it, but it would make it a
Yeah,
lot simpler.
It makes
And you want us to find this thing as quickly as possible.
that is actually Nim's invention. To just take it and give it, but he did. You know what? As she turns back and opens the door, and she seems to not even go in, as a mage hand once again shoots out, grabs it. All right, Nim, you'll get this back, maybe.
We'll find your friend, hopefully.
As she makes her way back, you understand? I'm going to probably ask you to destroy it.
I said we'd find it. I didn't say we'd bring it back alive.
Okay. As
Wordplay.
she hands it to, I'm going to put it in the party sheet.
All right, how big is this thing?
If you are carrying it, it is basically a weapon. You can't carry a weapon while you're using it.
What if I have two hands?
I stand by what I said. Do you know how to use two weapons at once?
Everyone does.
Is that so?
Yeah, read the rules.
Oh yeah, you just have disadvantage.
No. You don't add your stat modifier.
Okay.
It takes two weapon fighting.
It takes the position of your main weapon.
Okay.
You can't use it as an off.
But I can hold two and choose which one I attack with.
Yeah, but I don't think
I don't think there's main hand and offhand.
Unfortunately, I think there is for Regan.
Right hand weapons
only. My weapon's a crossbow. I need both hands to go ahead and use this. So,
as you all make your way, she seems to be thinking among herself. When she gets to the bottom of the stairs, she asks you to wait as she goes to a small little study and writes down on a parchment. All right, Troll Skull Trio. Here you are, as this is a behalf of Gond. The reward will be 500 gold.
More than generous, thank you.
Very generous, thank you.
Yeah, that works.
You say that it could be an issue, but you should know, do not take it lightly. They are
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not taking anything lightly.
All right, 300 gold.
500
gold.
500.
Upon completion, we wish you the best of luck, and may God go with you.
Can we have brief instructions on how to use the nimble right detector?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, do we just squeeze the handle and point the umbrella? Do we tap it? Do we hold it over our head?
You know what? That's a very good question. I didn't ask him how it works. I believe, as he points to the umbrella, this will spin whenever it's close to another nimble, right? Other than Nim.
What, spin when it's close to Nim?
It shouldn't.
Okay.
It wasn't spinning while it was sitting there.
Well, the thing wasn't pulled. You got to pull the thing, right?
It should register anyone with any nimble right within 500 feet. And then when you're within 30 feet, it's going to be going crazy.
Okay.
It'll get louder and louder as you get closer.
And did he describe any distinguishing marks or anything?
He did not. I didn't ask him. It's Nim is really good with metal or wood. I honestly do not know what his offspring would have been made of.
Do you have a list of the other 12 so that we don't accidentally...
Nim is the only one we know we have any info on. From all the others either work for masked lords, I think one works for the Zentarum.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Some are try to distinguish them, try to act as people. They are very dangerous, but they can. Their shapes, sizes can vary wildly.
Could we go back and ask him what his looks
We're
like?
looking for a newer one who might be confused and lost out in the city, whereas the other doesn't actually belong to somebody and they're used to their tasks already. This Nim's creation is new.
Fair
It
enough.
doesn't.
Very true.
The
It's
new
a
one
baby in
is
the wild.
basically a child,
It's
Alright.
more
a
than
baby in
likely
the wild.
easily taken advantage of.
Okay.
I simply ask you to be careful and unfortunately destroy it. If you can take it like whole, I mean, you can, but I'm not familiar with anyone who's been able to capture a nimble right.
Okay.
Nim is one of the oldest ones we know, and he's just got to the point where he doesn't immediately kill.
Great.
Well, perhaps he wanted a companion and he didn't design it to kill just yet.
Possible.
We'll see.
With that, we're going to call a close to tonight's session, guys.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
That was cool.
Boo.
Oh, man.